G'day, Ben Collins here from Bush and Beach Fishing Mag, here with the National Sales Manager for CJ, Gary Fitzgerald. And Fitzy, mate, I've come to Bundy and it's blowing a gale. Not ideal for the audio on the boat test, but fantastic for putting them through their paces.
Yeah, pretty lumpy out there. But you know, we got the category 1 sitting off the coast, but took them out and it's pretty good fun.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, like it was a bit hard, hence why we're doing a little live across here. Too much wind to do the audio out there, so we've come back to the CJ factory, but it was actually good fun to put these boats on the water in those conditions and see how they performed. This one in particular, the Trojan, yeah. Yeah,
so this is our new, brand new, people have been asking, so we're delivering new 670 Trojan HT hardtop.
Hardtop, yep. And trust me, I was safe while I was in this hardtop. I sort of headed out the front of the burnout. We had plenty of waves coming up over the front. It was quite gnarly out there, but the hardtop, dry, quiet. You felt quite at ease, just gliding into it. Something else I did notice though is actually when we drove it harder, it probably performed better. So using the hull design, stuff like that. So what's the rationale behind that?
Well, the Trojan uses it's our latest generation Samurai hull.
Yep.
We've got a variable dead rise, so we're sharper at the front, we're flatten out at the transom, real beamy boat.
Very beamy boat, yeah.
But that allows us to do some more work at the front.
Yep.
5mm 5083 plate bottom, we've got 4mm 5083 plate sides, and then on top of that we've got a 50mm cap keel. Makes it a really strong boat. Like you bang some of those big waves,
yep,
and you just don't feel there's no movement in this.
No, that's it. And as you're saying, you got 5mm bottoms, 4mm sides. It is a solid boat, and it does feel like that when you're out there in very average conditions. This particular boat, it's matched with a 225 Yamaha 4-stroke, which is the maximum rating for this boat, and it felt well matched. Plenty of poke. But it also idle at a lower speed and cruise at lower speeds. I think we're doing around 40 kilometres an hour at 1.6 kilometres a litre, which is awesome economy. So the Yamaha is matched well to this boat.
Yeah, the 225, max 225 on this, so we maxed it.
Yep.
And it's really responsive. You would have felt that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it does everything it needs to do, so it's certainly not underpowered.
No, I guess if like we're doing it with a couple of people on board, if you had 4 or 5 blokes on board, a heap of fishing gear, some swags, eskies, full of fuel, you'll use that full 225 horsepower. So how much fuel does this one hold?
270 litres.
Okay, yep.
As standard. On top of that, you know, huge kill tank right here.
Yes.
You know, everything you're going to expect out of a hardtop.
Yep.
You know, great dash arrangement. So we've done on previous cabin boats, we've redesigned the dash to take bigger and bigger electronics.
Yep.
In that area. Nice flat dash, so you can throw your wallet and keys and everything up there, as we do. Yep. Just throw them up, and they're going to stay there as well, you know. So
exactly. That's something you will, I'll show you in the footage there, but there is the actual dash up there. It's got a couple of drink holes in it, and the rail you can actually use as a grab rail. Yeah. So it's multi-function there. You got heaps of room to put gear, and as you said, yeah, huge dash for electronics. This boat also has a lot of fishing storage. Fishing storage. It is a fishing boat. There is tons of rod holders. I sort of started doing a count before and sort of stopped at about 16, but there was still more to go. So we've got 8 on top of the rocket launchers and 5 down the back on the bait board and a few each side.
Yeah, so plenty. Yeah, you're right. It is a design for fishing, you know, and I guess best of both worlds. There's some comfort in there as well.
Yep.
You know, make no bones about that. You know, CJ make fishing boats.
Yep.
And you know, this is kind of the stallion of the stable now.
Yep. Yeah, you mentioned the cabin just before, and like, yeah, if you did want to have a family day out, there's a rear lounge. The kids can easily sit or play in the cabin. I actually had to lie down to see if I fit, and I did just fit. I'm about 6'2", so I squeezed in there. So if you wanted to curl up at night and have a bit of kip on an overnighter, you'd be able to do that. Conversely, the beam's around 2.48 wide.
2480 wide.
So you can easily sleep across the deck if you wanted to. A couple of blokes, quite easily do that. Another thing I noticed was there isn't a lot of storage for tackle. You've got a section in the stern there for tackle trays. Under the driver's seat, more tackle storage.
Yeah. So we've designed that around, you know, putting all your plano tackle trays in there. So, you know, I guess, you know, if you're going offshore, all your different hook sinkers, you know, jigs, all that sort of stuff. There's stacks and stacks of room.
Yeah. And to be honest, I'm actually one of those guys who's probably moved away from the traditional tackle box and use the tackle trays. I've got, yeah, as you said, I've got a tray full of hooks, I've got lures in other trays, I've got swivels in other ones, yeah, you name it. I've got sinkers, ball sinkers in trays. So I like the idea that you can actually just have the trays in there. Easy access, you can just grab them, change your rig over, put it away, and you're back fishing within moments, which is an awesome idea.
Yeah, down the transom there, straight underneath the live bait tank as well, so
yep,
you know, nice and handy. That's the business end of the boat.
Yeah, exactly. There's a bit of storage at the back there too, under the bait board, and the bait board is quite functional there with storage for your trays and baits, pliers and stuff like that. So overall, a well-finished boat that performed exceptionally well given the conditions. So I think CJ has a lot to be proud about with this model, and I'm sure a lot of punters are going to be keen to have one.
Yeah, look, you know, it's been a significant investment by CJ in our R&D team. Troy Glass has worked really hard on this one, and look, you're right, we are proud of it.
Yep.
We're really happy with it.
Yep. Alright, so if you'd like to know more about the full range of CJ boats, or in particular this one, just jump on the CJ website, which is
cjboats.com.au.
and we'll also have a full written review on the Bush and Beach Fishing website, which is bnbfishing.com.au, so you'll be able to get all the specs information on there, and we also will get up some Yamaha performance data on the video at the end for you to check out.